Do you want to know what habits separate the poor from the rich? Being rich isn't just having a lot of money in your bank account. Being truly rich is to have the right mindset to achieve just that. And today we will be telling you 15 things poor people do that the rich don't. These habits will prove to you that the things society believe rich people do are actually just social constructs that have nothing to do with reality. So, get ready for our list, because we will be telling you what the poor people do to remain poor. Also, stay until the end to find out which poor habit is causing you to fail at getting rich. Welcome to 9-Figure Life, your place for daily motivation and inspiration. If you want to be part of our giveaway, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment the hidden message. So, let's begin with the first thing poor people do that the rich don't. They are fooled by sales events like Black Friday. Most mentally poor people get easily fooled by massive sales events like Black Friday, which are more than likely not sales and more like a marketing trick. It's very possible to buy these Black Friday sales items at similar price tags during other seasons. Most people end up losing money than actually saving it up with these sales by not being wary of other sale dates in the year. Second place, they hate using coupons. Why wouldn't you use a discount? Even if you had a lot of money, a discount is forcing you to pay much less and save up money in the long term, usually without any type of consequence. However, mentally poor people are so obsessed with seeming like they're rich that they would see using a coupon as a big embarrassment. Turns out that most people who use coupons earn over $100,000, as they understand that a coupon is free money. Seems like the poor don't actually enjoy getting free money. Third place, they wake up late. The third thing poor people do that the rich don't is not seizing the day by waking up late, most times in the afternoon. Young people who choose to wake up at 6 a.m. even when it's not required are far more likely to succeed in life. These are the people who are the world's future achievers and world leaders, and this demonstrates that they are willing to put in the work necessary to succeed. They want to make the most out of every single day. By waking up early, they can accomplish so much more compared to people who sleep their lives away. Fourth place, they play the lottery constantly. Poor people seem to enjoy playing the lottery, thinking that they will get rich quick. Truthfully, winning the lottery is extremely hard. Buying lottery tickets is simply an additional expense for something that probably might never happen, based purely on chance. Instead of spending money playing the lottery, a better idea would be saving up all that money and investing it in starting a business or even stocks. Long term, you'd have more control over the results of your business than in winning the lottery. Fifth place, shop fast fashion only. They mostly shop for fast fashion clothes, such as H&M and Zara. These clothes are made overseas in sweatshops and tend to be very bad quality, although they are almost always extremely cheap, which is why they rip after a few washes or even lose color. Try shopping for higher quality clothes or saving up for them if you can't afford them, as long term, you'll have a better value for what you're paying. Sixth place, they fall for get-rich-quick schemes. They tend to fall for get-rich-quick schemes constantly. To be honest, there's no way to get rich quick that's completely legal. So these schemes, more often than not, are made to scam the innocent or mentally poor participants. Try to avoid multi-level marketing companies or pyramid schemes, as these are the ones with the highest chance of setting you up for financial failure. A rich person would never fall for this kind of scheme because they've educated themselves on finance and business. They would see a red flag from a mile away. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. The rich understand that it takes a very long time to make money. Don't waste your time in investing yourself in these types of scams. Focus on your growth better. Seventh place, they focus on obstacles. The poor focus on excuses, obstacles, and difficulties. The rich would actually focus on opportunities and in turning their current situation around to benefit them. This is why poor people rarely chase their dreams, as they're afraid of failures and roadblocks. Rich people, on the other hand, don't worry too much about the obstacles. Eighth place, blaming others for their problems. This also ties into the poor mostly blaming other people for their woes and problems. Most of the time, We're not completely responsible for what happens in our lives due to things outside of our control. But we can take responsibility to solve these issues and find ways out of our problems. Most poor people would rather complain or blame somebody else for what's happening in their life, limiting themselves to finding solutions or actively working to get out of their respective hole. So, next time you find yourself with a problem, avoid blaming someone else and rather find a way to solve it efficiently. 9th place. The poor never save. The poor rarely save money in their bank accounts, and even if they do, it gets quickly used up by unexpected bills as they rarely save up enough. Most Americans have even less than $1,000 saved up, living mostly paycheck to paycheck. Rich people, on the other hand, never settled for this lifestyle for very long. Even if they were poor at one point in their lives, they realized it was not sustainable. They need to earn more money by getting a better job. They needed to change their lifestyle with savings, and thus, that's why they save up for the long term. 10th place. They hang out with the wrong crowd. Most poor people tend to hang out with people that don't even add any type of value to their life. As the saying goes, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with the most. So if these tend to be deadbeats and people with no type of ambition, you might end up becoming just like them. 11th place. They don't follow through with their plans. They don't follow through with their plans, so they rarely follow any ideas they have. Or, as we explained before, they find some type of issue or problem with most of their long-term plans. They will most likely find an excuse to not even follow through with what they devised. Rich people, on the other hand, will do the things they want to do instead of talking about it. You might not hear what they're doing behind the scenes for months at a time because they're too busy working. But you will find out later that they are now successful because they were willing to do the necessary sacrifice to follow through. 12th place. They don't understand assets and liabilities. Poor people don't completely understand the concept of assets or liabilities. They might wrongfully believe that their car is an asset, as they paid for it. But in reality, a car will eventually lose value and need more money to keep up with repairs, meaning it is in fact a liability, as it passively drains money from their own and doesn't even hold value. Now that we have arrived at the top 3, stay until the end to find out the 3 most common habits in poor people that the rich tend to avoid. 13th place. They believe the rich are evil. The poor also consistently believe that the truly rich must have done something illegal or dark to get their wealth, not considering the hard work most millionaires have had to put through to achieve their status. 14th place. They spend money before they get it. Poor people have blown through their paycheck before they can even receive it. After they pay their bills and blow through their money in the first weekend, they are left hanging without any sort of control in their finances, as they don't budget properly. 15th place. They are selfish. In the final place on our list, the most common habit of the poor that the rich avoid is by thinking only about themselves and their money. If their business, work, or product doesn't add any kind of relevant value to other people's lives, then it will fall through. The poor think only about how it will benefit them, not even thinking about how it will benefit the world. We assure you that if you cut out those poor habits of your life, you will begin undergoing a newfound path to richness. So, stop doing all these things, and your wallet and future will thank you for that.